The more you practice every craft, the skill grows. But I think with glass, you learn how the glass is most efficient, or like you know the qualities and know how to bring out of the best of them. My name is Ulrika Barr. I'm a glass artist and glassblower working here in Stockholm, Sweden. And I've been working with glass from 20 years. I'm working with the Gallery Glass. I have an exhibition here now in Stockholm. Every single work that I made for this is more like, okay, this was the first, so now we'll do it again and then again. For every piece that I did for this exhibition, I have like already thought of new ways to do it. It's like when you turn one stone, you find another thing, and then it keeps on going. So I think it's my curiosity of the material that I think it's kind of a magic material that you can't totally grasp how it comes the way it does. The transformation from like sand, that it's rocks from the beginning, or shells from the nature, and when the heat becomes this clear magma material. That thing for me is such a big joy in a way, and then that you can transform it into something that it's not like looks like glass even anymore, that for me that can be like a rock or a shell or a mirror or something liquid. That drives me to just, okay, this was maybe not supposed to look like this, but it happened that way, and why? So sometimes it can actually be like the mistakes or the chance maybe, and that you didn't have total control of. Okay, wow, that happened. Why did it happen? Okay, it happened because of that. And then you do it in a more controlled way. I almost never use drawings or molds. A lot of things happening in the moment, and I follow my gut. Okay, I know that the glass is reacting, or like the colors are reacting this way, but I don't know. But I think that it's like, if I combine this color with this color, I know it's gonna be pulling towards that direction. I think that is also a little bit of knowing different qualities in glass, and so I love to play more about the natural elements in glass. My work that I'm doing now is a lot about ongoing cycle, and I talked about Ouroboros, the way of the snake that eats its own tail, that everything goes like around. And the sand becomes glass, and glass becomes sand again. So the vases are like the flowers that burst out of the sand and then like falls down again to the sand. When I started this and with the sand casting, it was very head-on work directly into the material. And I put a lot of like my emotions into the sand to be able to be so close to the glass, actually with my hands, using gloves, of course, almost working the glass like a dough. It was a very like therapeutic, and I could like channel all my emotions and thoughts into the glass. For me, the craft and the making is rehabilitational, but kind of like the object that comes out of me be that too, like in itself. You need to like dig in and really like feel something that you may like bypass the mind in a way to get that moment of curiousness or like the awe, like the child's gazing out of like the universe and looking at the stars like that. Oh, but you have that in the hand. There's studies saying that the awe, if you're like looking into rock universe, that you gaze into it and then you're like taking a moment, forgetting everything else. Don't be afraid of the material. It's a big thing for me. Just do it and like try everything, because sometimes it actually works.